And welcome to the North Greenwich Arena. This is men's quarter-final action at the Games of London 2012. It's game 67 of the men's basketball competition, quarter-final time, and it is France and it is Spain. The two teams about to be introduced to the packed house here in the North Greenwich Arena. The Spaniards and the French with a rich history in Olympic competition, and they've really performed well here to make it to the quarterfinal stage. Supporters of Spain in their numbers here as the team is introduced to the crowd, led by Captain Juan Carlos Navarro, Pau Gasol and his brother Marc Gasol, of course the stars of Spanish basketball, and they've certainly have been here in London 2012. Mark Doran calling this game alongside Bruce Bresnell, and it will be a cracker. There's no other way to talk about this one in the lead up. Bruce, welcome to you.
Thank you, Mark. And these teams very evenly matched. They've played each other twice over the years at the Olympic Games, with Spain and France splitting the games, but never before have both teams been loaded with players from the NBA. Superstars from the NBA, not just regular end of the benches from the NBA. Tony Parker, Batum just signed a multi-million-dollar contract. Turiaf, Dia, the big power forward for France, actually leads them in assists. It's been a great round of team basketball for France. And the surprise for them as they're being introduced is that guy right there at the end, Gelabal, Mikhail Gelabal. Keep your eye on him. He's been playing professionally in Russia, and he gives them inside and outside action.
He does. The referees also introduced as we now stand for the national anthem of Spain and France before this men's quarterfinal. So the French arm in arm as they prepare to do battle with Spain. The winner of this, the chance to fight for a medal at the Games of the 30th Olympiad. For the loser, London 2012 is all over.
Spain's loaded as well. We talked about France, and the French have done so well at these Olympics, very unexpected in many sports. But Spain relies a lot on basketball with Gasol, Marc, and Paul. You've got Rudy Fernandez, a longtime veteran, plays for the NBA. Jose Calderon, it's his third Olympics, but he has been injured. So whether or not we see him play a lot, we'll see. But the key injury has been La Bamba. Juan Carlos Navarro, the captain of this team, in his 4th Olympic Games. He has played very sparingly and may or may not play at all in this game. He has been a force at the Olympics for many, many years. The unknown is Sergio Jules, a 24-year-old who loves hip-hop music. He's completely opposite of all these old geezers, that he has around him.
And as the two teams prepare to warm up, we can get a look at the start list now. And Juan Carlos Navarro will start on the floor, along with Pau Gasol and his brother Marc. So that's an important opening maneuver for Spain. Jose Calderon will be there, as will Rudy Fernandez.
They really rested Juan Carlos Navarro the entire game. He played 6 minutes here, 4 minutes there.
That's how France have managed to make it to the quarterfinals, finishing in 2nd position in Group A. Just the one loss to the USA, 71-98. And that's what waits ahead for the winner of this game between France and Spain. The Russian Federation and Lithuania already playing in the quarterfinal, and Russia are there. They are through to the semis, and they meet the winner of this game.
And for France, Tony Parker has been the story. He's playing with goggles at the Olympics. He got into a fight between 2 rap stars in a New York City bar, between Chris Brown and Drake, and he got a shard of glass in his eye which scratched his cornea. He had surgery. This occurred just this June. So they didn't know if he'd be playing or not. Not only has he played, but 17 against Argentina, 27 against Lithuania, 22 against Tunisia. And it's been Tony Parker who has been leading the way for France.
Who will start, as you can see, with Batum, also Diaw, and Turiaf will start on the floor with Mikhail Gelabel, who, as you mentioned, is in many ways the 29-year-old who plays his basketball in Russia. And he's the real dude of this French team, isn't he, to look at, and he has that attitude, and he brings it with him onto the floor, and that can emanate throughout his whole team, his whole country.
He was. Mikhail Gelabal was raised in Guadeloupe, so one of the few basketball players ever to play in the Olympic Games from Guadeloupe. He left at ages 16 to turn professional. He's played in 5 countries, and he's had some setbacks with some ankle injuries, knee injuries.
Okay, there are our officials from Brazil, Greece, and the USA for this one. Men's quarterfinal action in London 2012 here at North Greenwich Arena. Both teams just about ready to go. Some final pump-ups from both coaches. Scariolo of Spain, Pelé of France. And there's Tony Parker. It is an incredible story, the story of which you just speak.
Yeah, he takes the goggles off to shoot free throws, puts them back on for the rest of the game, just trying to protect that multi-million-dollar eye. He also had one of the most famous marriages in Hollywood for a while, married to an actress.
What happened?
We don't talk about it.
Pau Gasol, of course, main man, averaging 21 points in this Spanish lineup in this tournament, 6 rebounds. Ex-Barcelona, now LA Lakers, such an important man in such an important competition. This is the Olympic Games. The winner through to the semi-finals. So from the tip-off, it's Spain in red, France in white. Olympic quarterfinal action, men's basketball. It doesn't get any better than this. A massive day of basketball. The 8 best teams in the world on the court at the same time.
Marc Gasol with that rebound. He leads them not only 20 points a game, but 6 rebounds a game. And he and his brother, a dynamic duo.
They are indeed wearing the yellow wheels. And here is Pau Gasol, who throws it out to Calderon. In the corner, Fernandez. Oh, the look-away ball. He almost threw it away. The shot clock, as you can see, had put Spain in an awkward position. They appeal. was something that certainly Turiaf doesn't know about.
They're going to call that goaltending. The shot clock was expiring, and Turiaf jumped up, caught it in the air, and goaltending on a three-pointer.
Because it was on the way down. Well, that is a tough call, isn't it? So Spain with the 3 points because of that. What a way to start this match. And they get the immediate reply. The ball up by Toby Parker. It's a second missed ball for France in the opening minute and a little bit. So we haven't seen a ball in the bucket yet, but already 3 points on the board for Spain. Can they earn one the more traditional way? No. Great block, or is there another call against the French? Double dribble the call.
Yeah, Calderon lost it going underneath. And it tipped away. Good defense that time by Ronnie Turiaf.
Very strong. So from the baseline, Tony Parker runs the point for France. You can hear the wonderful atmosphere in the North Greenwich Arena as the French try to score for the first time in this quarterfinal. Where does Parker go? Diao initially. He'll come back to he. No, it's Parker for three. Nothing doing. Underneath, Pau Gasol, he's strong, he's powerful, he's arguably the best defensive big in the world, and they're doing some nice defensive work, but again, Bruce, the referees get involved.
Marc Gasol called for pushing off under the basket. Waiting still to see what gas Juan Carlos